My friends, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like what you see, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. And if you think you're already subscribed, please check to make sure YouTube hasn't unsubscribed you without your permission. It happens every day. And if you really like what you see, please consider becoming a channel member or even leaving a super thanks donation to help keep us going. I promise to answer each and every one I receive. Thank you for watching, my friends, and now, on to the video. Greetings, my friends. I am Dicta Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, broadcasting from my hidden base at the center of the Earth, and I am here today to cheerfully report some more bad news for the BBC, for Disney Plus, and for Doctor Who related to the most fabulous doctor ever, Ncuti Gatwa. Oddly enough, as it turns out, when you cast controversial actors due to political motivations as your lead character, club your audience over the head with propaganda that either does not concern them or is at odds with their worldview, destroy decades of continuity and canon just because the showrunner is bored and wants to put his mark on the show like Ozzy Osbourne put his mark on the Alamo, and then you have your lead actor insult your audience and tell them to go touch grass rather than watch the show, it's not good for your ratings. Who knew?
It's just a very peculiar thing, isn't it, Doomcock? The door-to-door Avon lady, the door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman back in the day, it was a time-honored sales tactic to go into a customer's home, say, "What a dump this joint is. You need a vacuum cleaner to hoover up the mess." Or say, "Oh my God, you look old, honey. Buy our lipstick, you dog, or your husband's gonna cheat on you." So why isn't insulting the audience working out for Doctor Who?
Oh, it's a mystery, Harvey Cthulhu. And yet it's indisputable that Series 14 of Doctor Who has hit the worst ratings of all time for the show. No surprise, I suppose, given that after the devastating destruction of Chinbal's canon-destroying episode, The Timeless Children, a series featuring a very controversial doctor who waves his hands around, sings, spins, and acts more like a chorus boy in Hamilton than the Doctor, would tank in the ratings, but that's exactly what has happened. The ratings are in, and as it turns out, the few Whovians remaining don't like Ncuti Gatwa. Submitted for your approval. Episode 4 focused on Ruby Sunday and hardly showed Ncuti Gatwa at all, and as a result of that Gatwa-free episode, the series gained back 600,000 viewers who had bailed after the disastrous first 3 episodes. And yet, this past week, things went back to normal. Ncuti Gatwa returned, and the ratings plummeted again. Our good friend Matt McGloin at Cosmic Book News has been all over this story, and he summed up the ratings carnage very nicely in his article titled, "500,000 Doctor Who fans turn off woke Ncuti Gatwa."
Wait a minute. Doctor Who still has fans? I don't think Doctor Who still has fans, does it? It might have viewers, but I think they killed off the fans, didn't they?
Well, headlines don't have a lot of room for nuance or subtlety, Harvey Cthulhu, so we'll just let that point slide, although you have a good one. However, in this article, Cosmic Book News reports the latest ratings drop and reveals just how badly Ncuti Gatwa is being received as the Doctor. Quote, "Ncuti Gatwa returns to Doctor Who and 500,000 fans stopped watching, again, just like the actor requested. Following last week's big bump of 600,000 fans tuning in for the Millie Gibson episode, most of those fans apparently chose not to return for Saturday's episode, Dot and Bubble, which was billed as the show's Black Mirror episode. However, that obviously didn't help. Episode 5 was watched by 2.12 million viewers in the UK, according to the UK's overnight rating system. That number is down from the season high last week of 2.62 million viewers, still really low, which, again, centered on companion Ruby Sunday, played by Millie Gibson, as Ncuti Gatwa disappeared at the start of the episode.
One of the best starts of any episode I've ever seen.
Good point, Harvey. To continue, quote, The 2.12 million is also the second worst ratings of the new series, unquote. So let me see if I'm getting this straight. The ratings for Doctor Who have been cut in half since Chin Balls killed the show in 2023.
As you can see, the lowest rating in 2023 was 4.62 million viewers, and this was even after Jodie Whittaker's horrible run, playing the Doctor with one expression, a catfish gasping for air. But that period of suck is what the BBC now calls the good old days, because now that they've doubled down with wokeness and cast Ncuti Gatwa as Dr. Not, the ratings have been worse than cut in half. Episode 3 was the lowest rated of all time for Doctor Who. Then, getting rid of Ncuti Gatwa in Episode 4 brought back 600,000 viewers to watch Millie Gibson free of Gatwa's posturing. Then, when Ncuti returns, boom, 500,000 viewers gone again.
That's the size of it, O Skull of Calderon. Ncuti Gatwa's brand of obnoxious in-your-face wokeness is ratings poison for the BBC and Disney+. Every episode he's in, the ratings plummet like a stone. This show is a loser. They have lost the fans. They cast an actor as the Doctor who insulted what few fans remained and told them not to watch. And now, they're not watching. Oops, who'd-a thunk it? I don't know if this will be enough to teach the BBC the simple fact, without respect, we reject. But I do know, the longer they ignore that lesson, the more their ratings will fall. Because in trying to transform the world into a place where the minority bullies the majority, where cultural vandals are trying to change human nature with constant brainwashing, these woke fools are just spitting into the wind. Human nature is a stubborn thing, as these idiots are finding out the hard way. So what does this ratings drop prove about human nature? 1. It proves people like to look at beautiful people like Millie Gibson, despite woke media trying to thwart the male gaze and redefine beauty as the kind of nose-ringed purple-haired meh you see at places like Lilith Fair and, I presume, methadone clinics. 2. People don't like being lectured at, don't like being subjected to brainwashing, don't like having the agenda of a vocal minority rammed down their majority throats. And I suppose 3, they don't like being bored. And this series of Dr. Not has been slow when it hasn't been positively emetic. These fundamental things apply as time goes by, and there's not a damn thing those woke propagandists can do about it. Even as their shows fail, their money dries up, and they go down with the sinking shit. Ah, ain't life grand? From the center of the earth, this is Dictor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry.